Take a look at this. This is a poster actually on Queen Street. This is of the Truth Dare stage show. It's a satire. And we have the person behind this production here with us right now. Adamo Ruggiero joins us. Thanks so much for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
People might recognize you from Degrassi, The Next Generation, amongst other things. You've got a huge resume, but I'm really excited to talk about this limited engagement. Only 5 shows that you're doing in Toronto.
5 shows with only 70 capacity. So it's a really, it's a short run, an intimate run, but this is the 3rd time we're putting on the show. And for those of you who don't know what it is, Truth Dare Satire is a live stage reading and multimedia production that really pays homage to Madonna's cult classic documentary Truth or Dare that she released in 1991, which was the highest grossing documentary of all time upon its release and premiered at Cannes. And so we really celebrate this movie, and we include memorable text from the film, we include original video that we've created, photography, and of course the infectious music of the Blonde Ambition Tour where you can all come and dance. So we're very excited.
That sounds like so much fun. I'm actually surprised that you're even old enough to remember the 90s.
Yeah. You know what, though? This was a film that I went back on.
Yes.
I went back on. And, you know, and also what was so great about this film is that it is so relevant in the LGBT community and was a throwback to the gay rights movement of the 80s and early 90s and the HIV/AIDS epidemic. And I learned a lot from this movie. So it was a really important film when I was growing up.
And so fitting that it's here for World Pride and celebrating that. Now, let's talk a little bit about what audiences can expect, because we're talking about audience interaction. They're involved.
Yes. So we really encourage audience interaction. It's kind of like watching a Rocky Horror Picture Show, collaborative show, you know, where you can go and dress up in costume and scream your favorite lines and dance. That's exactly what our show is. And my co-creator, Salvatore Antonio, who's also our lead, him and I were really inspired also by the underground gay ball cultures of New York. And we really bring that kind of energy into the show. So much so, in fact, that we're very excited to have the House of Extravaganza from New York, who are going to be in Toronto, who are making cameos in our show, including Jose Extravaganza, who is the father of Vogue. He choreographed Madonna's Vogue. He was
in the video.
Yeah, in the Vogue video, Justify My Love video, in the Blonde Ambition Tour, and in the documentary, and also a subject in Paris is Burning. So we're very excited to have him. So with him there, trust me, you're going to want to dance with the whole House of Extravaganza.
And let's talk a little bit about why you wanted to do this. I know that you've had a huge success with it. There were some workshops as well that were sold out. So obviously, you know that audiences love it. But you personally, I know you learned a lot from it. But why take it to the stage and take it to this level?
Well, yeah, no, it's interesting. I really love this documentary because Madonna was an executive producer of it, and she didn't shy away of showing herself really, you know, in all her true colors. Really ugly moments where you definitely don't like her, and really lovely moments. And I think that was such a cool thing, especially in this day and age where I find that a lot of celebrity is kind of destroyed by this peeping Tom culture. And I love how she is not afraid of it. She showed herself who she was and created it in a really great, well-executed documentary. And I also love the Blonde Ambition Tour.
Right.
And I love all these songs.
Yes.
So I just really thought, you know, if there's an opportunity now to Vogue, this is my chance. So.
Right. And so what are you up to these days? I mean, you're directing, it seems like, now.
Yeah.
What are some of the things that you're working on?
Yeah, I've been producing this show for World Pride, which has been a big thing. And, you know, I also am really excited about this show because we have so many actors that are in it who we have Damien Atkins and Keith Cole and all these other great actors who I've had the pleasure now at this new chapter of my career to work with, and who are leads in our show and are doing incredible work in the theater community in Toronto and just nominated for Doras, and just I'm really excited. So this is definitely a new chapter for me, and I'm excited to be working with these great people.
And celebrating this local talent as well, which is fantastic.
Absolutely.
Can you Vogue?
Can I Vogue?
I'm just
You're going to have to see on show night.
Oh.
You're going to have to see on show night.
And do you have to have any ability? I mean, you just
strike a pose. There's nothing to it.
Oh, Vogue. I love it. Okay, so what about a little taste, a little sample right now? Can you give us a little bit? Just
of
a teaser.
Vogue?
A teaser.
Oh gosh.
I can Vogue a little bit too.
I don't play Madonna in the show. I think you should do Vogue.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. I twisted my arm. Okay, here we go.
Show me what your Vogue is.
There's this.
Great. Oh my God, that's great.
Right? There's this move? That's all I know. That's it.
That was
and it was almost
fantastic.
a Macarena at the same time, which was bad.
Maybe that's where it was inspired from.
So we want to have a little bit of fun with you if you don't mind.
Sure.
We figure because this is all inspired by Truth or Dare, why not play a game? of Truth or Dare with Adamo. What do you think?
Okay, shoot.
Are you game?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so you get to pick Truth or Dare, and I'll play too.
Okay.
Okay, so it's fair.
Okay.
So I'll be kind.
Good.
In other words.
Because I'm not going to let you off that easy.
Okay, Truth or Dare?
Hit me up with the truth.
Okay.
Let's be honest. It's live TV. I can't lie.
Okay, so Madonna is a lot of men and women's celebrity crush. Who is your current celebrity crush?
Great question. I think my truth would be, it's my past, it's my current, it will be my future, David Beckham.
Oh,
just a delight.
Yes.
And you know, it has 4 babies.
Yeah,
And
right? It's I just don't like the voice. His voice just bugs me
Everybody says that about the
right?
voice. I guess I forget he has a voice because I just see him in print.
Don't talk.
That's all
Don't talk David Beckham. Yeah, just
but he's that celebrity that I'm really nerdy about. Like, I buy his cologne. That's the kind of person I am.
Really?
It's bad. But
well,
awesome.
We were playing his H&M commercial here, and we just kept looping it before the commercial.
Were you in charge of that loop?
Well, yeah, I might have had something to do with that. Okay, so you can ask me one now.
Truth or Dare?
Oh, I'm going to go with truth as well because I'm afraid of your dares. Okay, truth.
Actually, it was perfect because my dare was for you to vote.
Oh, okay.
So you already did that. And I didn't even have to dare you.
Been there, done
so
that.
Truth. Who is your celebrity crush? That's a good question.
Oh, I have
and now
so
I'm
many.
Curious.
I used to be George Clooney, but the only one who found love.
Oh, no.
What's that all about? Yeah, no, so now he's like getting married and stuff. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. But I would say my celebrity crush these days, it keeps changing, but I like Gerard Butler.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
You don't agree. I can tell you don't agree.
No, I'm thinking about it. I can see why.
Well, he's got that. It's the accent, and he's sort of like rugged.
The accent
and,
every time.
Yeah.
I think that might be part of the Beckham thing.
That might be it as well.
Yeah.
So we want to remind everybody about the show. So give us the details on where they can check it out.
The show will be at the Citadel, which is a space at Parliament in Dundas. Very close to the Village. Our show starts at 9 p.m. and it'll finish around 11, so you can still go do your Pride things. And our run is from June 25th to June 29th. For tickets, you can go to ticketwise.ca. And for information on the show, you can hit us up at facebook.com/truthdareshow and come and vote.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. And you're taking part in any World Pride festivities? I'm sure you're part of
this show is pretty much my World Pride festivity, but I'm doing what I think my favorite part about Pride is just walking and hanging out on the Strip. And I think what's going to be awesome this year is that we're welcoming so many people in from different parts of the country and different parts of the world. So how lucky are we?
Yeah, and it's such a great vibe and electricity in the city right now.
So,
Adamo, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
We
I had
appreciate
a great
your time.
Thank you.
Right now it is 7:26 and 18 degrees. You're watching CP24 Breakfast. Don't worry, no more voguing on my end. Just go see the show. Truth Dare.
Yes, I'll do the voguing.